Hello folks, Ron back here with another video on Ron Brown's YouTube channel where we discuss drones, action camera, and other related tech today. And today is a drone video. We have here the new DJI Mini 4 Pro, the latest mini drone in DJI's line of mini drones, and they've been very successful with them. And this is this follows up from the Mini 3 Pro that came out about spring of 2022. So this is a nice upgrade, but it's not a review of this drone. I have other videos totally dedicated to the Mini 4 Pro on the channel. But what today is a video about is these drones, these minis, especially the last couple minis, the Mini 3 Pro, and even drones such as the Autel Nano Plus, came with these wide apertures. Like this has a 1.7-inch aperture on. If you don't know what that means it's got a really big kind of like a lens or sensor opening on. It's going to leave a whole bunch of light into that sensor, and that's very good for low light, nighttime work or whatever. But the penalty is in really bright exposure, you're kind of letting in too much light, and that's going to cause a very high shutter speed. And a couple bad things there. It tends to lead to overexposure. These cameras are not as sophisticated as a camera you'd have on like a full frame camera or something like that could deal with all that. These things easily get overwhelmed quickly, with the exposure. And if you, up your EV or negative your EV, the one stop, two stops, or whatever, or crank up your shutter, then you get that real digital look because the shutter's gone way too fast. You don't get any natural motion blur. It looks like a kind of a video game or whatever. So that's where ND filters come in place. Now DJI, they don't sell them with the drone, but you can get optional ND filters. They sell a kit that comes with a 16 ND, a 64, and a 256. And this kit from StartRC replicates that DJI set here, where you get the three filters. And I know what you're going to say here. It's like 256. What do I need a 256 for? Well, if you're doing time lapses or hyperlapses or whatever, it's a really good filter. They create that motion blur, the things that have things go in a slower motion. So the 256 is not a very all-around filter. It wouldn't be a filter you'd use every day in most cases, but even for photos, if you're trying to do some long exposure photo work, like on a moving waterfall, again, rapid moving water, it could really help create like a kind of a glow to it or whatever. So it's a good filter for special cases, artistic and so on. But the other two filters are very useful. The 16 would be the one, and this one you'd use on a cloudy day, a partly cloudy day, a day where you're not overwhelmed by too much exposure. But on those type of days where it's not a cloud in the sky, sky blue day, sun's real bright, then you'd want to go with the ND64. That would be able to get your shutter down. Again, for instance, if you're shooting 4K 30, which 4K was the resolution, 30 is the frames per second. That's a rate that a common one I use, a common one a lot of people use. At that point, you would by the books, you'd want to, if you're setting your frames per second at 30, you'd want to set your shutter at 60. Now, without an ND filter, that would probably be impossible. If you set it like that on a sunny day, I mean, your video would be so white you couldn't see anything. It looked like you were filming in the sun. So you'd have to crank that shutter up, and you'd have to probably crank it up to 1/2000 or something to, and maybe even higher to get it right. So that's where these come in here. And let's see here. Here's the 16 here. These things you always want it. It's a cleaning cloth in the box here. I forgot to do the unboxing here. I'll get that in a second here. Here's the 64. It's hard to see these, but it's a good looking little filter. It's got like a little kind of silver and red trim around the top, and you can see it's dark. A lot of people call these sunglasses for your drones. And to get them installed here, all you have to do is take your drone here. DJI puts a little. They have a probably, I don't know if even they call it a UV, which is fills out ultraviolet, but they just put a little piece of glass over it. Whether this is UV or not, I do not know. But so what you want to do is you want to kind of make sure the drone's safe, and you want to take your fingers and kind of turn it counterclockwise. And you hear that, when you hear that little snap, you got it. So then off it comes, Again, this is just a piece of clear glass in there. I can't tell you if that's a UV or just a piece of clear glass. I don't know if it says anything in the instructions here. You can see the back has a couple grooves in it there. Hope that focuses in. So of course the one from the StartRC has the same type of grooves on the back here. So you want to put this on here with let's see which I'm going to guess it doesn't matter. Some of these have writing up top, where the StartRC branding, but it doesn't here. So I'm going to guess that it goes. Let me look at this here. Figure this out here. Okay, you can tell they're different in the back. There, you see they got like a bigger piece on the left side there. So that's the piece that goes kind of on the left side here. So you want to just put that on there, kind of just at a little bit of an angle there, just a slight angle, and then turn it counterclockwise. And even though I don't think I got it on right. Yeah, there it's on. You just kind of said, just a small turn, and I'm saying the wrong thing, clockwise, and it's on there tight. Now, I mean, it's simple to get it on and off, but when you're trying to show it in a video, it's not so simple because you're trying to keep your hands out of the way, so that makes it difficult. But it really goes on easy. Some of the DJI drones in the past, these things have been impossible to get on and off, but this one was very simple to get on and off here. So, yeah, really, these are really good to have in a drone. Are they absolutely necessary? No. I mean, if you fly, pretty high in the air, you're not going to see much motion blur at all, as far as that's concerned. But they could help you with the overexposure issue for flying in a lot of, bright sunlight. So here you go. So here's the box that the kit came in. Sorry I didn't give you a proper unboxing here, but just a small box. Just says StartRC up here, and then it says filter for the Mini 4 Pro. It just says filter, and then the box is pretty much white on all the sides. The little StartRC logo here and a little like barcode in the back. And the only thing else you get in the bag is you get the little white cleaning cloth that you get with all these. I'm not even going to take it out the bag here. I put in a drawer of my other 1,000 cleaning cloths, but they're nice to have. Always keep one in your drone case here. Like this is the StartRC case for the Mini 4 Pro here. That I'll have another video out now if you want to see this case. It's a very good case. So I always recommend keeping one of these cleaning cloths in every case because I like to clean that lens off almost before every flight, especially when you change filters. It's always you always get a fingerprint or a smudge on when you're changing these things around. So it's just something to be aware of here. So we'll get back. I'm going to have another section video where we talk about the pricing and availability of this kit here. But I know this kit. I believe this kit starts at around $39.99, and that's a much less than say the DJI kit, which is I don't have the price on that kit, but I know that the Freewell mega kit, I think they call it, it comes with like 16 filters, is like $150. So I mean that's that's a tough pill to swallow for somebody that's trying to save money by buying a mini drone or something like that. I mean, you get everything you need in there, but man, you better be sure you're going to use all those filters to pay all that money for it. For something like this, sure you get a lot less filters, but you kind of get the ones you really need, and it's a lot less expensive than that mega pack. Again, even though that mega pack's a great deal for all you get, this is just something. It's again a drone like this, you're probably going to need the 64 a lot for any bright environments, and the 16 for kind of everything else, like partly sunny, partly cloudy days. I mean, some people really want a 32 in there. It's kind of like in the middle, but I find that 32 on a bright day is not enough. I see my shutter still running high on a drone like this, so I think this kit can get most people through. But it's up to you if you think you need a bigger pack and you're willing to pay that money. By all means, that's what you should get then. So, let's come back here with the last part of the video here where we discuss the pricing and availability. So we'll be right back. One thing I almost forgot to mention, folks, is that I get asked this question all the time. Can you use your ND filters from the DJI Mini 3 Pro or the DJI Mini 4 Pro. And unfortunately, that's a no. Even though, I mean, you look at things, the camera looks about this exactly the same. The camera gimbal, it looks, again, almost precisely the same, but I've tried it. None of the filters from the Mini 3 Pro, whether it's StartRC, DJI, Freewell, none of them fit the Mini Pro 4C. You will have to buy filters all over again, even if you already use a Mini 3 Pro and have many sets of filters. So I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news there, but that does have to be brought up. So, you know, shame on DJI right on that one. Okay, Ron back here for the last part of this video here. We're going to discuss the pricing and availability for the StartRC ND filters. And first, I do want to put this in there, full disclosure. I was sent these filters, StartRC sent me these filters to, review on my channel. And, I did not pay for them, but this is not a sponsored video. I'm not receiving any money from StartRC. They do not have any content approval. They're not seeing this video before I release it. I'm saying whatever my thoughts are on filter from them. So just getting that out there. Okay, so what I showed you here was the 3-pack. The ND16, ND64, and ND256 neutral density camera lens filter, compatible with the DJI Mini 4 Pro optical coated HD glass. Now this kit is the cost is $39.99, and you can apply a 10% instant coupon to it. I do not need to give you any coupon codes. You just click the box and take an extra 10% off, which will save you $4 off. So now you'll be down to like $35.99 instead of $39.99. And if you're Amazon Prime member, you get free shipping. And if I order today, which today is Wednesday the 17th, I would receive it on Saturday the 28th. So there's a little bit of a backlog here. It's not the usual 2-day. It's that would be like a 8-day delivery time right now. So there is a little backlog. These things are just coming out. Those times could change. By the time you watch this video, it may be down to 2-day shipping. So just check that before you order. And it does ship directly from Amazon, so that's always a good thing here. And if this 3-pack is limiting you too much, they do have a 4-pack available, which adds an ND, which adds polarizer filters, a polarizer, ND polarizer 8, polarizer 16, polarized 256. And you get the 8, 16. I'm trying to figure out what the difference is there. You get 3 polarizers and one regular. No, the difference is you get the 8 in there. They're all polarizers, and the one set I showed you is not polarized, but they have a polarized set, and you also get an 8 polarized in there, along with what I already said. They have a 4-pack that includes the kit I showed you, plus a CPL, a circular polarizer lens, and then they have a 6-pack, which includes a 8, 16, 32, 64 UV, and a circular polarizer, and then a different one with, looks like, I don't understand the difference between these 2 packs are. That one has a 256 instead of a UV. So the various kits, and of course, the pack I gave you is the most affordable, $39.99. The 4-packs are $49, and the 6-pack, one 6-pack is $15. Both 6-packs are $59. So you go up $10 at each level, a filter level. So So anyhow, I get a, I am an Amazon affiliate seller. I will get a small commission off of anything that you order off my links here, these filters or anything else you buy through the links here. So please, it helps if you can use my links. It helps the channel, it helps to get more stuff in the review, helps the channel grow here. So and if you got anything on this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a channel member. Ring the bell so you know when I put more StartRC videos up, Mini 4 videos up, any of the DJI drones up. I'll probably have some content up on it. So so that's about it. And if you don't know buy any filters or anything, I also have a buy me a cup of coffee link down below. So please take advantage of that. You can put a little in the in the cup there to get me a hot cup of Joe for these fall winter days here. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you on the next one, folks.